Good evening, folks. Howdy doodly. How are we all doing this evening? Welcome to the live stream. So far in chat we've got Mystic Gamers. How do, my friend? Welcome. So yeah, guys, we're back on Farming Simulator this evening, and don't worry, I'm using my old OBS, so we shouldn't have any problems there. Now, just before I started, I know that Lewis was AFK. I'm hoping he's back. He's not back yet, but I'm sure he'll... Or we can drag him in and see if he's being noisy. Lewis? Lewis! Okay, well, I can't hear Lewis, and Lewis... He's in Discord, but he's not doing anything. But Colt, you can hear me, so that's good. I can hear some sort of noise from Lewis. If it gets too loud with the noise from Lewis's end, I'll just push him back up into moderator's room. So yes, everybody, welcome. Let me just throw you onto the screen. Okay, here he comes. Can you hear him? We can hear him. We can hear him. Now, can everybody see what I have to put up with?
What?
I'm sure you'll find. I'm sure you'll find out in a minute.
I have my ears burning.
Yeah, well, welcome to the stream. Just moving a couple of things on my screen. So just last time I noticed that some of the stuff got cut off, and I just don't want that happening tonight. Oh, no way. How is that growing before we even finish, seeding it? Okay, I'm hoping that it's not going to cut it off. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Hefty lump, yeah, exactly. Huh.
Wow, you've crammed these tractors in, like.
What do you mean?
Into this shed.
Oh, the harvesters or something.
My tractor's in here and I can't get it out.
Alright. Yeah, it's weird. OBS, right? On my OBS screen, I'm just having a look at the stream on the other side on the other screen, and like, it might just be. Oh, there we go. It's what? We're gonna. Okay, it has changed itself, so that's good.
Oh yeah, I've just want to go and send my power supply back. Guess how long it's going to take?
No idea.
Before one arrives, like, back. 3 to 5 months.
What?
So I've turned around, I want to cancel it. And it turns out I can't cancel it because I've already sent the email out. So my mum's getting us a phone call back from Amazon.
Oh, jeez. Okay, right. I don't know why that's already grown, because nobody's been doing anything on the map since. That's a bit frustrating, but anyway, we'll carry on regardless.
I'm out, it's a miracle.
Why is my control pad not working? Going from one, like, okay day to... There we go, we're back in action now. Just busy doing the headland. Yes, Mystic, he is late. I managed to go to the toilet, make a coffee, and then still start the live stream in time.
Yeah, I was trying to send stuff back.
Oh yeah, by the way, there is a game that you've got to download when
When
I'm gonna turn the growth off. Good shout, Mystic. Good shout. What was I saying? Yeah, there's a game that you're gonna have to download when you get your new PC all set up, and it's free. It's on Steam, and it's called PlanetSide. It's a first-person shooter.
oh Jesus Christ!
Oh yeah, mate. I was playing it last night with Dano.
What happened to my internet?
Rock hard isn't even the word. You were early, Mystic. It's like, you know how we enjoyed playing Paladins, and how how raged we got on Paladins.
Yes.
Yeah. Achtung, Fahrlage.
Would you be able to send me some money, please, or buy me a cedar, a corn cedar?
Do you know? Should be able to if you give me a second.
Okay.
There you go. You got 5 mil.
Thank you.
No worries, my friend. God damn it!
Sewing machines.
Guess what, Adam? The growth speed of the crop was faster than normal, so we like what we've planted already is like already growing.
Grown.
So I've turned it off for the time being.
This is going to be a mission to plant though.
Why is it? I'm just doing headlands, and then I've set up on GPS me to do the ups and downs.
So I think we're all just going to sit back and relax.
Yeah, chilled out session tonight.
Basically what we've done all the time.
Yeah, and don't forget, guys. Not well, you guys can do it as well, I suppose. But go leave a like or a dislike, whichever. YouTube doesn't really know the difference. Well, the algorithm doesn't really know the difference.
Hasn't got that smart yet.
It's still interaction, according to YouTube. Which I can agree with, because people are interacting with your channel. So yeah, how's everybody's day been? Rather. Well, I hope.
Long.
Do you know when I got to work this morning at like 5:45, and I was stood at the side door where the kettle is, and I was making my brew, and I was looking outside, and it was pitch black, and I was like seeing cars driving past, and I just looked at the houses just to like the right hand side of my work, and I just went, how much I'd love to still be in bed sleeping.
I was.
But then when it got to like 10 o'clock, I'm thinking to myself, right, well, I'm like nearly finished work now. I've only got like 3-4 hours left. So I was happy. And then by the time I knew it was time to go home. And I still finished after I was supposed to finish. I got overtime in. Yeah. And Adam's been poorly with man flu, so he's been in bed. Lewis is just ginger. Aren't you, Lewis?
No. Now he's got money.
Okay, Lewis. Just the usual credentials to get in, Adam.
Yeah.
Don't know, no, don't leave us back. Oh yeah, by the way, thank you to, I hope I pronounced this right, Reese or Rice Walker. Thank you for your subscription on YouTube. Do appreciate it. Welcome to the community. And see, guys, he subscribed to us when we were not live, and I still get the notification, and you still get the shout out. So yeah, Reese, welcome. Or Rice, welcome. So for those of you that watched the live stream last night on Gold Rush, you'll have known the epidemic catastrophe that we experienced. It was awful. I felt like throwing my computer out the window, but then realised that it wasn't my computer. It was just the software that was trying to do something. So we changed that out, and then it turned out to be really good. So I enjoyed the last night's live stream, and to those of you that watched it and interacted while we were streaming and that, thank you very much. We'll definitely be doing some more Gold Rush on stream, that's for sure. And it's like, I always thought that we were doing like tier 3, the tier 3 mining setup, but it actually turns out we won't, because tier 3's only got 1 duplex jig. We were running 2, so that's considered tier 5. So yeah, a little bit of an upgrade. Although we could have probably run with is it the Glacier Rock Shaker or something? Could probably have got away with using that one on the old Arnold. But yes, Mystic, I'm glad you found it funny. It was irritating me though. It was kind of annoying me. So that's why I thought, do you know what, we'll live stream something a bit more user friendly. Something that I know my computer can handle properly. Only second time round on it, you know, we did really well. Like really well. So I'm happy with that.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh my god, I just created a very long tailback of traffic.
Oh, we're nearly all the way around. Jeez, we're about halfway. Goodness me. User friendly equals a happy McStallion. You have got that 100% right, Mystic. Well done, sir. Yeah. As long as that.
Planting maize. Oh, sorry.
Yes, sir. Can I allow to check then? Jeez.
I was just double checking before you filled and.
You've got the same seeder as us, haven't you?
Yes.
It's like the rules, well, my rules for this live streams series is we've got to use everything HORSCH related, but tractors and trucks and things like that can be obviously different.
Very big.
Yes. Do you know, I found a website where we could get the big bud DLC. Well, I don't think it's a DLC, it's just a mod, a big bud mod, but jeez, it looks nice.
Why don't we use that?
Because I don't have it installed. And neither do yous.
Won't take that long.
I'm not doing it live, I'm on stream.
Yeah, I know that. But just in general, use it.
Well, we might do it for the next one. I mean,
these ones are nice.
Couple of fields that are fairly big. And yeah, when I'm happy, everyone else is happy. I'm just gonna keep going. It won't knacker it. Won't seed it. we used 1 seed. All of 1. So yeah, apparently there's another DLC coming out for Farm Sim soon. The Roper DLC.
Yep.
What, for another 15 quid?
Pretty much. Do what I say, rip off.
It is, mate, especially when the game's like 30 quid. Apart from Lewis because he's ginger and that's never happy. Yeah, they're never happy. No, that's true.
Hey, I am happy when it works.
To be honest, I don't think anything could not make Lewis happy at the moment.
How big are these cedars?
They are 12 meters.
No, I meant for like seeds and stuff.
What do you mean?
How much do they hold?
Not a lot. Fertilizer, it holds a crap ton of fertilizer.
Yeah, it's just took 5,000 fertilizer out of this. Like completely emptied it.
And then I think the seeds are like 2,000 or something. Coming in March, I think. What's coming in March? Ah, the Roper DLC. The Roper DLC, right? I get you. I can't wait till we get on the ups and downs because I can just put cruise control on and leave the control pad on GPS. That's what I like. That's why I like Farm Sim. Oh, by the way, do you know the other night, Lewis, when I was playing Gold Rush again? You know, when I first loaded it up.
Yes.
And we were talking about like the whole hired helpers and stuff like that.
Yes.
Well, I watch another YouTuber called Steejo, right, and he plays Gold Rush and doing that whatnot, and he said the exact same thing as me. He says, why can't the AI be the same as the AI that's in like Farming Simulator, where you actually see them doing stuff and moving and driving around?
It'd be nice.
Probably.
But you know what them developers are like.
JT, how's it going, man? A long time no see. Sorry I've been away so much. I've been busy lately. I haven't found any time to play Farming Simulator. My friend, we all have lives. We all have needs. You don't have to be here all the time. But thank you for joining us. Welcome. Adam leaving his machinery lying around. Normally it's Lewis that leaves stuff lying everywhere. That's quite the machine. Quite the machine. But yeah, let's go.
I'm just trying to get this to load up my seed.
Ah, with the wrong bloody way again. I bloody believe it. With that bloody thing turned on. Arrgh. Okay, we're in. We're on. Let's go. It's just nice to see people come back after a while, you know. At least I know that you guys are still interested in some sort of sense. I could do with some seeds, Lewis, before you run away with it.
I was just about to go and refill. I've got enough to fill you up. You don't want 30, do you?
No. You're alright for that. I can only reverse it 2 miles an hour, so.
Just stay there.
So to get the fertilizer to work, you have to go to like the other side?
No. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, don't you do it. I'm doing it. I'm filling up. I filled up. Have you just dumped all that on the floor?
Wasn't me, I promise.
Oh man, heck. Watch
Blame
this,
the
ever watch.
machine.
He drops it on the floor. I'm telling people to watch the stream now, and that's like, yeah.
Ooh, dangerous driver with this thing, like.
Okay, right, so get that set up. Now what I might do is I have to just make a straight one, and if I miss any, then yeah. Heck yeah, buddy, I miss seeing your streams. Oh, thanks, mate. Thanks, dude. Like I say, it's nice when people, you know, recognize your streams and the work that you've put in. It's good. Right, come on, Mr. Coo, whatever you're called. What's this thing called? The tractor.
Don't have a clue.
Schluter, I don't know. You have to cultivate it now. At least it matches his hair. No comment. I'm letting Lewis like defend himself being ginger.
I ain't ginger.
I'm just one of the ones that keep reminding people that he is ginger.
Alright! I should have pinched your course while I was near you.
No, Fill It in the Box has subscribed. Thank you for your subscription, man. Welcome to the community. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Do us a favour, slow down that a little bit.
Why, do you need my course?
Yeah, I want to pinch your course.
Okay. If you make your way, once you've got the course, if you make your way over to the, well, what will be your right-hand side of the field now, you can see there's like a strip there. There's like a strip that's kind of already planted. If you want to go and work along that edge of that strip, just go up and down that strip, that would be cool.
Okay.
Mystic says, we all still love you, Lewis. Speak for yourself. No. Of course, we're all a big family at the end of the day. Well, we kind of think we are.
A family with 755 young children.
Well, I wouldn't... Well... We're a family of brothers and sisters and aliens and humans and alike.
And gingers.
Well, yeah, see? There, see? Lewis is shouting out for the gingers, so there you go.
I hate being on Windows 8.1.
Ish. Poor you.
It feels like I'm stuck in like the 1950s with it.
I think Adam's trying to run after his bus here to try and catch the internet.
Course from neighbour. There we go.
Can I go now?
Yeah.
Wait. See ya.
See you later. See you on the other side.
See you on the other side.
This tractor's slow.
It's reversing. It only goes 2 miles an hour, which is a bit shocking. But I can understand why, because it's so big and everything. But I don't know. It's a beast. It's a workhorse.
You'd think it'd have a bit more oomph under the hood, though.
Yeah.
Right, time to put my feet up. Wait, I wonder if auto turn will work.
If you set it up properly, then it shouldn't.
Oh, ignore that, Lewis.
Yeah, it's hard to do when you're trying to use both hands.
Yeah, well, I was like control pad in this hand, microphone in front of me, keyboard over there, cup of coffee there. I'm like, sugar, what am I gonna do?
I think I'm planting on the wrong side of the line.
It don't matter which side of the line you go. If you choose the right hand side of the line, you're gonna like work yourself into nothing a lot quicker.
Yeah. I don't do that.
It's made for amateurs reverse, yeah. I just think it's just because of the pure size of it and its reverse ratio on its gearbox is like nothing. I see the Nightbot's working a little bit better these days.
Seems to like a lot of spam.
William, hello man, how's it going? I'm doing good. Welcome to the stream, mate. Welcome. Oh, we're at the end. That means I have to turn around.
I should have got another pair of headphones while I was downstairs. No, put...
Thing also has the turning circle of the Earth.
Is it worse than that Fend 110?
No. I could live with a Fent. Actually, no, wait. I'm gonna put all wheels back on. There you go, because you get a much tighter turning circle. Activate the GPS. Off we go. I do like how it bounces around everywhere. Makes it look real.
Yes. Very bumpy.
Right, guys. Guys, people that are watching, I have a question. I'm looking for a American-styled combine harvester, like a John Deere, but I want a really like good John Deere mod combine, and also I would like it to be a relatively newish model. You know, like a, I don't know, one of the SI series or something possibly. If anybody knows any good download sites where I can get one, please, if you can link it to me in Discord. For the time being, just go and put it in Conversation Street. But just obviously say that, you know, this is the website I recommend you to go and get the John Deere whatever it is. Because I can't really find a decent John Deere combine harvester. Obviously I want header and trailer and everything with it as well, so yeah, if anybody knows any good mods and things like that, just please link them into the Discord. But obviously, if you know, if you're not part of the Discord, please join or come and sign up. Well, it's not. I wouldn't say sign up, but come and join my Discord server, the Discord community, and pop it in the chat there, and I'll take a look at it, and then I'll probably put it into one of the streams.
Are you going to turn around yet? Well, that needs to be increased a lot.
Oh, Adam's on. I need to give him some money. Payday! It's payday, Adam. Adam, it's your payday. Adam, you're rich.
I think he's a bit ill. It's very quiet without him.
It's all free. Yeah. I need to change my cotton, my wick. on my e-cig later. Took a drag of it earlier on and all I could taste was burnt wick and I was like, ugh. Threw up, man. Blech. I'm like, no, this is horrible. Horrible. Gonna die. It's awful. Almost like a waste of juice.
Like, what's the point in filling it up?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm wasting my Coca-Cola juice.
Speaking of
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, I'm about to open some cola cubes.
Kinda, to be honest, that's exactly what it tastes like. Still nice. Like when I go out for a toot at work and I come back through a door and someone's walking past me and they smell it, they're like, ooh, that smells nice. What is it? Coca-Cola. What? Yeah, about half the tank there now.
You can get, I think I've worked it out, you'll get 4 up and down and then you'll need to be refilled.
Pretty much, yeah, that's what... Oh no, the combine was 2 passes and it would be full. Yeah, that's it. Discord's free as well, there's no charge with Discord. That's a cool thing about Discord. We use it all the time for all the live streams and things.
And it's so easy to use.
Yeah. I want to see what people's reactions would be if I said to them that I might put a webcam in the bottom of my corner in one of my next live streams. They're like, what? He's gonna do a face reveal. Might do.
No, just put a camera on your controller.
Yeah. I'll just get like a nice little camera border and that, make it look like my webcam border, and just put a picture of like, I don't know, Bob the Builder there or something. I don't know. Like, haha, got ya. Oh, Daddy Pig from Peppa and Pig.
But you're not Scottish?
Don't have to be.
It would be better if you were.
I'm glad I stopped myself then. Hey Xander, how's it going, dude? Thunder. Hey, I suppose that's something to think about, Xander. Now that YouTube have changed all the monetization things, or will be soon, that means, if I'm correct in thinking so, I could put Thunder into the live streams. We could have proper music in live streams. Or we could.
As long as you put the link in in your description, you're fine. As well.
Yeah, but I'm not being monetized. Who gives a heck? Yeah, or a picture of Dora. Yeah. Oh no, as my daughter calls me, Papa Drac from Hotel Transylvania. I'll just get a picture of Papa Drac. Hello, I am Papa Drac.
Don't get me started about Dora anyway.
It's Lewis's favorite TV show. He's a ginger that watches Dora. How cute.
No, I'm mentally disturbed after like what I eventually realised about my teacher. Yes.
Hey Farming Gamer, how's it going, dude? Welcome.
I'll have to tell you after.
You're funny, man.
I'll take a picture of the shelf tomorrow and I'll show you. I'll send it in WhatsApp. Wait, do I have science tomorrow? Yes, I do.
I don't know. Oh. Welcome to everybody in the stream. Welcome. Everyone in French class calls my teacher Dora because she looks like Dora.
My teacher's got a haircut like Dora.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
No. And then she's got Dora dolls on her shelf.
Yeah, that's just a bit wrong, man.
And she's like 60.
Jeez. Do you know what freaks me out is when you go into like old people's houses. I suppose none of you probably relate to this, but like you go into like an older person's house and all they have is those porcelain dolls, and you just get the feeling that they're watching you. It's awful. I hate it.
Why is there a little Adam like
What's Adam doing? Is he
being annoying?
Is he seeding?
No. He's got his little RC track that's stuck in my cedar.
Oh.
How'd you put 4-wheel drive on again?
Shift 4, 5 and 6.
There we go.
Me and Stallion don't have school. No. Unfortunately. I wish I did go back to. I wish I was still at those carefree years where you got dropped off at school in the morning, you went to school, you got picked up in the afternoon, you got made your dinner, you got everything made and done for you. I don't like being an adult.
Carefree.
Carefree, mate.
It isn't carefree at all.
There's 2 year 7s that look like Dora at my school. Oh dear. Dora's got some competition then. Why are we talking about Dora on a live stream for Farming Simulator? I mean, come on, people. Jeez, next we'll be talking about the Teletubbies tripping on acid or something. But one thing I will say while we're still on the whole cartoon kind of kids programs, like when I was a youngster, like, you know, the ages of like between 8 and like 13, 14, the cartoons and stuff that we had growing up are like just so much better than what like my daughter gets to watch now. It's like what we had back in the day was like nobody gave a crap about anything. They just put a cartoon out just for the sake of having a cartoon. But nowadays it's like they've got to be so politically correct in every single thing that they do and whatever. It kind of takes the whole fun of the cartoon away. It's like I just sometimes think to myself, you know, seriously Alana, what, you know, some of the stuff you watch is just completely and just garbage. Do you know, it's like, well, if that's what you want to watch, then I suppose you can watch it. I'm not going to stop you, but, you know, like at least put something a little bit educational on, something that you might learn something off of. Lewis is going to find a giant standing Dora mod. Yeah, probably. Or a picture of Elsa on the face cam. I hated high school. Do you know, high school was probably one of my favourite years. School. I might as well take advantage of your service there, Lewis. Thank you, sir. No, exactly, Farming Gamer. That was it. I mean, like Biker Mice from Mars and, you know, all the cool stuff, and it was all about like shooting other people and, you know. Look at this, Adam's gonna fill me up with something. Look at that, he's put some seeds in me. Nice one, dude, thank you. That sounded so wrong. Adam's put his seeds inside me. Lewis dumped half the thing on the floor. I'm filling up, don't stop. Lewis, you don't need to do that because it just goes straight through. It doesn't fill mine up. So now you've dropped half of the freaking thing. Oh, for God's sake, man. One simple task. I need seeds.
It is selected on seeds.
Well, what you folded it up for?
Oh. There you go.
Now bugger off about 5 kilometers forward because you're about 10 k's too far. Now stop there. Thank you. Right, now you can go off and fold up and do what you
didn't
need to
take
do.
any of my seed.
I did, I filled up.
Well, none came out here.
Well, then it must have been in an invisible bag somewhere. Oh dear. Do you know what I mean? Lewis can't do much right, can he? No. Don't trust the bloody ginger. You got that right, Xander. Oh. You gotta love it. It was like, no, I hate it. You're mean, you're horrible. Not your friend. And the crowd goes wild. Okay, didn't expect it to get that far out of hand.
Anything gets out of hand, yeah.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? Oh, why does it keep disconnecting off of that, man? You gotta stay on it, woman.
Yes.
£10 for you, Xander. And the next contestant to play, guess the hair color is. Why is Adam not doing work and driving an RC tractor? He's driving the JCB thing around because he's picking up all of Lewis's stuff that he's dropped all over the place. Norway 3355. Hey man, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you around before. Welcome. I was watching some railway uploads on YouTube this afternoon of trains and that driving in Norway. It's beautiful. I'm watching Dexter and stream at the same time. As in, which Dexter? Are you watching Dexter's Lab? Or are you watching Dexter the Crime Series? Or are you watching Dexter the adult cartoon with the guy that works in IT with the tie that's kind of like permanently bent up at the bottom, so he's got like a curve on it. Adam is fixing Lewis's mistakes. Yeah. Party at my house tomorrow, says Xander. Right, everyone, if we can get to Scotland, there's a party at Xander's house. Thunder. Come on, everybody.
Pretty much just up the road.
Yeah, I'll jump on the bus and be there in about half hour. Not. Take me about 9. Take about 9 hours to get from here to Leeds on Megabus.
It only takes 12 to get from here to Wales.
So how long from here to Scotland?
Jeez, it'd take you about 3 days.
Nah, it'll probably take about 19 hours.
Oh, right, so it's a 2-hour party. Do you think we could pull off an entire party, get absolutely wasted in 2 hours? Oh yeah. And wreck the place at the same time? Oh yeah, definitely. Awesome. Party at Xander's house tomorrow. Dexter as in the killer one. Yeah, the crime one, yeah. I like that. It is quite cool. I can get there is about 9 hours. Yeah, you'd have to fly. Oh, Lewis, you're not invited.
Hey-ho.
You're not allowed, apparently.
I've got exams.
Oh, who needs to do exams? No, don't listen to that, people. Exams are important. School's important. It's very important.
I've had 2 weeks of mocks and I'm actually depressed.
No,
I'm sick of hearing the same woman's voice.
There is 2 minutes remaining. Please check your test papers over and over again.
Shut up, woman. She walks down the gap between the tables, right? She knocks everything off. She's that wide.
Should just sit there and go beep, 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 beep. Caution, wide load passing. Caution, wide load. Beep, 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 beep. Caution, wide load. Caution, beep, beep. No.
I'm doing that tomorrow.
And that's how you kill Lewis, everybody.
She better be the invigilator tomorrow, like. If she's not, I'm gonna get her to come into my classroom.
Oh, life was well relaxed when we were kids farming game. Like, jeez, dude. Like, all this strict society that's around nowadays is like, yeah.
You can barely go out, like, around here. There's
like
a mini motor out getting a police chase.
It's like, I can remember waking up at like 7 o'clock on a weekend and that, as a kid, and ringing up my mates and that, and we'd all get together like 7:30 in the morning. And we'd spend the entire day skateboarding all around like the town and everything, and you know, having a good day out with like a bunch of with mates and stuff. And you can't really do that nowadays because the generation that's, you know, the teenage generation that we have now. No offense, Lewis, and majority of people that might be watching, but it's a massive gap from the generation that we were. You know, when we were kids, it was, you know, you didn't have to lock your front doors, you didn't have to lock your car, you know, you could leave your wallet on the front of your car on a car seat and it would still be there, you know, the next day or whatever the case is. But now you just can't do anything without having to look over your shoulder. Farming Gamer says he had a teacher called Miss Shark, so they always did the theme song for Jaws.
Oh, some of the teachers' names in our school. How names a daughter Helen Aisbit?
I can't even remember half of the teachers in my school. It's been that long.
And then there's another one that you just joined called Jeremy Postlethwaite. Jeremy Postlethwaite, man, how are you?
Exactly, Farming Gamer. That's what that's where we're trying to get at. The generation that of today, they seem to be the mischievous kind. You know, where they, you know, there's a lot of like loitering around instead of going out and doing something productive. When we were 16, 17, after we had all the years of growing up and playing out with our friends and stuff, it was a time to think about going and getting a job and, you know, making some money so that we could go to the cinemas and not have to ask mum and dad for money all the time. You know, mum and dad were getting to the point like, yeah, you're getting old enough now, come on, kick up the ass, get a move on, go make some money, you know. You just oh god, it's just so different. It's like the generation today is just so like dependent on other people. There's no self-dependency like amongst anybody, and it's like I just hope that, you know, I try and, you know, I hope that Alana grows up with the mindset that I had as a kid, where if you want something, you go out and you work to get it. You don't just expect it to turn up one day. And like getting handouts and things like that, no, it's not fair on people that, you know, that do work hard and do try their best to achieve things.
It's like, if you go into my school and ask, like, the entire of year 11, how many of them have got a criminal record or have been in trouble with the police?
But this is it.
80% of them. It's like half of them have been in jail for at least a year.
Well, this is it exactly. Farming game. It's like kids nowadays. You know, they steal. They'd rather steal from mum and dad than ask mum and dad. Tell you what, man. If I ever got caught doing shit like that, man, I get battered.
Battered.
Proper battered, mate. There were none of the rules that are in place now. Like you can't discipline your child, by means of belt or things like that nowadays, because it's considered wrong. But that's how I was brought up, and I tell you what, look, it made me realise when I was right and when I was wrong. Nowadays people are like, "Oh, you're grounded for 6 months." Alright then, no worries. I'll go sit in my room and play on my computer.
No electronics.
Sod off. Lock myself in my room.
Alt tab.
Lock myself in my bedroom. I did that once. Locked myself in the bedroom and started playing on the computer when I wasn't supposed to be. My granddad saw me on it, and he opened the electric box and he just flicked all the power in my room off. I'm like, oh, forgot about that. So I got clever once.
Put a padlock on it.
No. I went into the bedroom next door and got an extension lead and put it up out of the bedroom window, behind the bushes and back into my bedroom, so that I was using power out of the bedroom next door, so that when he went to go turn mine off, I still had power. And then I closed my curtains. They couldn't see, and still locked the door.
So I get people saying to me all the time, it's unusual to see some younger person driving a steam train. I'm like,
Well, no, you see, it's like, for you, your mental, I'm gonna say I don't know how to put this properly. It's like the word's right on the tip of my tongue. Your maturity level's a lot higher than most kids. Yours and Lewis, you guys are both your maturity levels are a lot higher than the average child or the average teenager that's around these days. Yeah, and exactly, when I was when me and my mates, if we were in town and there was an elderly person walking towards us, we would get out of the way and let them come past, safely. If there was an old lady struggling to carry her bags or something, we would offer to help. It's like you wouldn't see that today. You'd see them all stood there laughing at them. And it's wrong, and I just wish that, somewhere at I don't know what level it could be enforced at, whether it's a school level or, things like that should just be socially kind of accepted and socially, it's should be expected rather, Respect your elders, that should be your number one thing in life, is you always respect your elders, and no less. But everybody's different. Countries are different from, well, I suppose countries are not, because farming gamers across the pond, and he says it's pretty much the same. The youngsters of today are sliding back, and it's horrible to say, it is, but oh well. The only thing that you guys have got going for you is the cool technology advances that you will have when we won't be around.
That's how quick it can advance, and how quick it is advancing.
Yeah. No, that's it. I mean, everything's just flying by so quickly.
It's how cheap it's getting as well.
Wouldn't say how cheap it's getting, because to be quite honest, life's actually getting more expensive. To be fair with you, cost of living's going up, so it's costing more for milk and bread. It's costing more for your weekly or your monthly shopping. Bills are going up. Things are constantly rising, and it's kind of annoying.
But quite a few things though are still getting quite cheap.
Yeah, there are a few things, you know, that you know you can still find fairly cheap, but yeah. Once this kid was mouthing off in front of his friends, so I put him in handcuffs. That should. I bet that did.
What? Public. What's it? Public order offence or something like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
This.
Oh god, what is it called?
I know it's obviously drunk and disorderly.
Yeah, but then there's also the like noisy one as well.
Or antisocial behaviour.
That's the one. Yeah. I've only been banned from one place in my entire life so far. One pub, and the pub's closed down now. Yeah.
I'm not bored from anywhere, but I get questioned quite a lot.
Yeah. Thing is, Mystic. Sorry, dude. The thing is, Mystic. It's kind of like it's not just farmers that are being paid less. The actual like production worker, you know, like the bakers, like myself, who rely on the farmers at the end of the day for wheat and things, you know, to bring in flour and all the different types of flour and grain and stuff. You know, it's difficult because the prices of that's going up. You know, for me to buy bulk flour, the price of that's going up. You know, and you know the readiness of that flour and stuff from the mills and that are becoming, you know, smaller, and just it's a nightmare, and the cost, you know, like people's wages just are not going up.
That's why I've been planning my life since I started secondary school.
Yeah.
Well, when you first choose your options, really, that's when you're planning your life.
Yeah.
And I chose wisely.
£350 per ton of rape and 150 per ton of wheat and barley. Wow.
That it?
For wheat and barley, yeah, that's pretty low. But £350 a ton of oilseed rape.
But you've got to remember, it is a lower yield crop.
Well, this is it. To get more money out of your field, it means spending more money on fertilizing and groundwork.
The best way to get more money out of farming at the minute is going organic.
Yes.
Using all natural fertilizers.
Yeah.
Because that's coming back in.
Manure and all that.
But obviously it's harder to get. Takes longer.
Well, this is it. It takes longer. But I mean, then again, there are big dairy farms out there that have no need for, well, they have no use for slurry and manure, and so what they do is they sell it off to actual farmers that require it for fields. Who's free with a seed refill, please? I'm at the top of the field.
Me.
Rape is less yield, whereas the other two are much higher. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, if you had one big field and then one medium field and one small field, you would probably do your bigger field with rape, and then your other two fields you would vary between wheat and barley.
I completely messed that up.
Stop. Stop. Thank you.
I keep pressing Q.
Cool. There you go, Mystic Gamers on their farm. They trade the straw bales for muck. So there you go. So yeah, there are those farms out there that's all they'll do is they'll just like buy huge amounts of slurry and kind of keep them in like some sort of slurry pit thing that, you know, can be stored for quite a while. People go, oh, but what about the smell? Well, it kind of forms a hard crust on the top, which obviously keeps the smell underneath it. So, yeah, I suppose at the end of the day, I don't see why not. I mean, YouTube doesn't like... Yeah, okay, from now on, Mystic, if you say you wanted to say something with rape, just go canola, because it's keeps flagging it because of the word rape. Even though we all know that it's oilseed rape.
Just a great. Every time I say it, I've just been agreeing to it.
Yeah, I caught one earlier. There is a new map in testing for console. Okay, cool. Do you know the name of it? Apparently, is it Oakfield?
Yes.
It had like 84 or something texture problems.
Really?
Yeah, because it like apparently used like brand new textures and stuff, and the Giants didn't like them. Which kind of
Giants don't like much.
Well, this is it, because I think at the end of the day, Giants are kind of like saying, "Hang on a minute, no, yeah, that one's gonna that's better than the one that we've got out, and we're selling it." See, Giants have that power.
You know what would be good if Giants hired like professional modders to like design their maps, in-game maps.
Well, there was rumours about that at some point with FS15, but it never really materialised. The Massey Man, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. One thing I miss about being kids is you know everybody in your town, correct? Correct. Now it's kind of like you don't know nobody. Keep yourself to yourself, and that way you don't get no bother. Wow, that's a lot of error. Yeah, so quite a few bits and pieces were wrong with it, but I suppose you get that with every map, you know. It's just that the more popular ones people get to know because people ask. I know everyone in mine as well, as it's small. Yeah, I suppose if you live in like a little village, it'd be all right. So Woodshire is the name of the map. Interesting.
Whoa, that's weird. Textures are just updated for some reason. And everything looks shiny. What's happened?
Nothing.
Oh, that's why, because I'm not facing the sun anymore.
Well, the town I grew up in is a rather big one now. Yeah, that was like when I moved to where my parents are living now. I can remember moving there, and yeah, it was fairly established. But you know, you had one petrol station, you had, you know, like one McDonald's, you had one shopping place, you know, like a Tesco's or a Walmart, something, or a Target even, something not too big, just something small. Or is it a Wilco's in America? Do you get Wilco's, is it? You know, just a little convenient kind of quick shop type thing where you can like go. Well, you could go and get like a week's shopping there, you know, that kind of thing. and there were one of them, and then there was like a couple of restaurants and a few pubs and that, and then majority of the around that was just like houses, or it was farmland. And I used to know, you know, like quite a few people on my street, but like me and my mates, we all used to live within like a 5-minute walk from one another's house. And it was just the way that, you know, we all went to the same school because we all fell under the same kind of catchment area. We're in the same year, and then it just kind of grew from there. And I still speak to like my best mate. We speak to each other every day nearly, and he now lives in Thailand. And it's nice. We sometimes, like when I go back to South Africa, we try and kind of do it so that both our holidays coincide with each other's, so that we get a chance to also catch up. So yeah, it's amazing, like the friends that you grow up with, and like your true friends, you'll know who they are when you stop seeing your friends every day. Because they'll be the ones that'll still message you every day, go, hey man, how's it going? Or, you know, kind of keep the whole vibe that you had as kids, and you know, the friendship that you had as kids. I mean, hell, we did everything together. The group of friends, there were like 5 of us, and we did everything. We'd all go to the beach together. We'd all go drinking together. We'd all go skateboarding together. We would all go, you know, to clubs together and watch bands and stuff. Hell, we even had our own band, and we used to play shows and gigs and everything and get paid for it. And you know, we had parties, and we would all like chip in and host a big party. You know, it was always like the 5 of us, and it's still the 5 of us. You know, go onto my personal Facebook, and you know, it's constantly just like, this mate shared this. Remember us doing this, man? You know, we did some mad stuff. Going on road trips, it would always be the 5 of us. You know, we never got tired of each other's company. Quite often it would be like we'd go out playing and stuff, go skateboarding for the day, and it'd get to the point where it'd be evening time, and it'd be like time to go home and whatnot. And then like a mate would go, do you want to just stay at my house? And then we'd have to ring our mum and dad, like our mums and dads, and go, is it alright to stop out tonight? Can I stay at my mate's house tonight? No, because it's school, you got to come home. Alright then. But it's just, those days were awesome. Yeah, the 90s, they were the ones, man. Life was good in the 90s. That was a rather weird noise.
Unfortunately, yeah.
That sounded like someone's, unfortunately, your internet connection has fallen out. Hi Parker21, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream.
Unfortunately, Earth has stopped.
Unfortunately, your internet connection has stopped. Just a quick reminder to everybody, guys, in chat, you know, there's rules and things that we like to try and abide by. Any sort of misbehavior in chat will lead to you being timed out. Just a reminder. Any foul language will be timed out. At the end of the day, we like to keep the chat friendly. Well, you know something, Xander, I disagree a little bit there, because I used to go with this same group of 5 friends. We used to play computer games together, and I used to have a AMD a 64-bit Athlon 2.4 gig single core processor with, I think it had about might have been 256 megabytes of RAM, and it had an ATI Radeon graphics card, and it were a 256 megabyte graphics card, and that, my friend, was top of the range. Need for Speed, was it Underground? I think Need for Speed Underground, like, if you go look at the like maximum recommended specs for that game, that's like the computers that we all had as kids growing up in the 90s and stuff. And we used to go to a thing called Organized Chaos, and it was a LAN party where you'd all take your desktop computer, your monitor and everything with you, and you would go to a venue, and it would be pitch black inside, and there would just be hundreds of desks, and like big long tables with like your internet cable, and you plugged yourself into the network, and you signed up and logged yourself on, and then you played massive online tournaments with people. I'm sure they're still around, but I mean, it was awful. You were sleeping for 3 days. You were sleeping in a computer chair, in a sleeping bag. And because it was constantly dark, you didn't know what time it was unless you looked at the time on your computer screen. You couldn't tell whether it was daylight or darkness. And then it would be time to go home. You'd get home, and you'd have to spend the next 2 days in bed recovering because you were like completely zoned out, and you're throwing up and everything. It was absolutely crazy, but we loved doing it every month. We did it every single month. It was like routine.
One of them happens at our arena every year. But it's more like professional gamers.
Yeah.
You pay, I think it's £95 to reserve yourself a table and a computer.
Yeah.
And monitor, obviously, like that. And then you can pay, I think it's an extra £20 to get another monitor added.
Yeah. You
can add up to 5 monitors. Bearing in mind these like top of the range game PCs, 2 1080 Ti's, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or you can go and watch for, I think it's like £20 to get in.
Helen Ann Hughes Shelvin, hi, welcome to the stream. Farming Gamer says, I was more of a party person as a kid. Dude, I was a party person as well. I used to go out quite a lot. As I said, we used to play in the band, so we used to go to gigs and stuff. To rock concerts and everything, and you know, we were in our prime years when I was like 18, 19, maybe 20. So I mean, we were obviously quite familiar with the alcohol back then. Geez, we used to drink like fishes. Well, the thing is though, we had that many like followers of the band that we would literally not have to buy a drink for the entire duration of that show, because people were just constantly buying you drinks all night. They'd be waiting. As soon as you finished one pint, somebody else would be walking up with another one. There's a pint for you, dude.
What's your favourite beer though?
My favourite beer is well, it's a toss-up really. I have two favourite types of beer. In the UK, I like your Carling, you know, just your normal Carling. But back in South Africa, I like the South African beer called Castle Lager. It's like a South African brewed beer, and it's absolutely awesome. But yeah, there's now of course, Andy, you've got all the 1080p stuff, all the super good graphics and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, it's like if I go back and play those games that were like top of the like AAA games back in the day, where you had to physically go to the shop and buy the discs, and there would be 3 discs in the box because the discs, you know, the size of the discs weren't that big, and well, not big enough to just put the entire game on. So you'd have to keep like taking one disc out and putting another one in to carry on installing it, and then like swapping it all over and stuff. Those are the good days, yeah. I know it's bad, isn't it, Farming Gamer? We do make ourselves sound old. Ah, screw it. Right, let me go and have a look here. Right, there you go. I'm gonna leave it on that page for a couple of seconds. Now what I'm gonna do is, oh, I don't want to open that one. Oh. Close that. Want this one. Now I believe I haven't added any other mods to this folder. I believe I haven't anyway. Right, Lewis, I'm gonna post, oh, I'm gonna send you a link in Discord. Can you put it in chat, please?
Yes.
Go. Right, guys, so on screen there, if you just search for McSTALLION YT and then the password Stallion YT. It's in continental Europe, and Lewis is going to post a link in chat.
Just signing in.
That is going to give you access to the G drive for you to download the mods, and then tomorrow night we will stream again. And then you guys can obviously have the mods and everything downloaded and installed. And if you guys just let me know in Discord beforehand, just let me know how many of you are going to be playing, and I can always add an extra couple of slots because it's a local host, and it seems to run okay. So you guys are more than welcome to join us.
How are you, YouTube?
But like I said, tonight I'm probably only going to be going for another half an hour, so I don't really think there'd be much point in anyone joining unless you've got all the mods ready to go, which you might do. You never know. It is pretty vanilla. There's a few mods in there. There's not that many. What makes it the biggest is the HORSCH DLC with the map and all the equipment. Can you just check that that does actually work, Lewis?
Yes.
Okay, cool. It's alright, Farming Gamer. What happens is, believe it or not, the person that's connecting to the server, if you're struggling, it kind of, my connection kind of helps you out slightly. So it's a good job I've got a decent connection. Yeah, I'm quite lucky with what I get. I get 20 megabyte upload speed, so that's quite decent.
Especially for here.
Yeah. But then the next one that I want to go for is the 1 up and 1 down. 1 gig.
I want to know what wires my school use. They get a gig to every computer.
Fiber optic. No, just have like your network at school will be it'll be on FireWire. It'll be run on FireWire, which is stupidly quick. But then again, you can get normal network wire, Cat 5 I think it is, or Cat 5e. Or CAT 5e. That's got gig duplex on it, so you've got gigabit through there. I mean, just normal. My Network's a gigabit network. As long as you're running software, or not software, but hardware that can support gigabit connections, then there's no reason why you shouldn't be connected at a gigabit.
Or wires into the house only cat free.
Cat 3.
Yeah. They only support up to 40 meg.
Okay.
So yeah. Unless you want to spend $1,000 to get them replaced.
Yeah.
They said that's adequate. Unless you were going to go for the highest bundle, which is 400 meg download and 100 meg upload.
Yeah.
Which is £60. £60 install fee just for the box, and then it's £125 a month.
Jeez. See you later, JT. Yeah, Cat 5e. Yeah, I knew it was one of the cats. Most like your older cable, the Cat 3e, that won't support a gig. And how many of you enjoyed school? I hated school up until my last 2 years of school, and I absolutely loved it. Because I'd grown up and applied myself differently, and actually did really well.
I'd say I do like school now, but I hate the lessons, except construction and maths. Going for the super slow overtake.
Slowest overtake in the like history of mankind. And he gets out and runs past you at like lightning speed. Hey Banana, how's it going, dude? Welcome to the live stream. I just need some seed, please. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Alright, Mystic, take care, dude. Have a nice evening. Do you have a lot of people fighting in your school, Lewis?
At least for a week, easily.
Is that all?
Out of our and there's only 200. I don't know about the younger ones.
How many kids are in your school complete, like, in total?
In our school, I think there's around 2,000.
Bloody hell.
Because I remember they took, in the old school, they only held 800.
Yeah,
But this is also like max capacity now.
I had 1,500 in my last year at school.
It's getting to a point where it's unsafe to use the corridors.
Stupid nowadays, isn't it?
Because
the high school up the road from me has literally had to rebuild their entire high school. Taking ages. Done it though.
But put it this way, this was a custom built school, and it turns out that it's now too small. It's a custom built school that didn't put any air conditioning in the classrooms.
That's clever. My school used to be, it was a hospital. It was supposed to be, well, it was built you know, for like the war, like the Boer War that we had in South Africa. It was one of like the major like wars that happened in South Africa and that. And they built that. Well, they built the building, you know, in anticipation for it to be an hospital. But obviously it never did become an hospital. So then they just turned it into a school.
Yeah. It's like our biggest classroom can hold 100, not 100, it's something like 87 kids.
Well, we had like the auditorium that could hold 200. That were like, well, if I say auditorium, it was more like a lecture room, a lecture hall.
Yeah.
It was massive. I remember doing a presentation in there, mate, in front of the year, and I absolutely bricked it. But about like 5 minutes in, and I absolutely winged it, mate. I was having the time of my life, and I had every single one of those people in the palm of my hand. Awesome, dude. It was awesome. I was talking about web page design and stuff when I was like in my prime back at school.
Yeah.
Like I was, mate, I was that good at it that my teacher, who like used to lecture it to us, asked me to do a lesson.
Oh.
He's like, I've got a special task for you, and I was like, I don't like your special tasks. What is it? And he's like, I've got these few papers. If you want to familiarize with yourself with them, even though I know you don't need to because you can do it all already, I'd like you to teach the next lesson. I was like, what? Yeah. But I had to teach like 1,500 kids how to do a web page. That was fun. Or how to do. I can't remember what it was. But oh, that was it. It was like hyperlinked you with Dreamweaver and stuff. But custom made hyperlinks with graphics and stuff. And how to animate the button, you know, like if when you mouse over it, the button would bounce or the button would like, you know, ripple or whatever.
Like light up a bit.
Yeah. So you knew that your mouse was on. That's what you were gonna click on.
Yeah. Or like main hall holds 700 kids.
Yeah.
In that is with big bleachers that hold maximum of 600.
Yeah.
And then we've got benches that put down for the year 7s and 8s. And there is 400 of them.
Okay.
Easily.
Xander says that he doesn't like school and that he'd rather sleep. Fair enough. And then Farming Gamer says there are so many kids in some schools here. If there's a huge fight, they get riot police in. Imagine that, dude. Well, at my school, what we used to do if there were going to be a fight, like the senior year would be the year on the inside of the ring, and they'd all lock arms. Then the years just below senior, they would fall in behind. They would lock arms. So there would be like 5 or 6 rows of pupils that are all stood there with arms locked, so that nobody could get in or out. And yeah, the kids used to absolutely kick the 10 balls out of each other. Honestly, people come out of there, mate, with broken jaws, broken faces, broken arms, the lot, mate. It was epic.
Were you ever inside one of them?
No. To be honest, mate, nobody like ever like tried it with me. To be fair. I think what it is because I was like quite tall. You know, to a lot of people, if you're like the tallest in your year, which I was, like a fair shot, it kind of intimidates some people. You know what I mean? Especially if you're taller than.
Either day, I was walking down the corridor, right, I had geography, which is down the end of one of the fingers, as it's called. In the year 7s and 8, had English and Science, which is the next floor above. The 2 floors above.
Yeah.
So there was 500, well, at least 800 of them coming down the stairs against about 60 year 11s. Oh my god, they were so scared.
Crazy.
One of them ran into someone, and literally the year 11 picked him up and threw him.
One of my most memorable things that ever happened in my school career is we went on a hockey tour to Holland, and you know, we had this big hockey tournament that we had planned and everything against a few of like the colleges and that in Amsterdam and everything. And we were here we were there for like 2 weeks and that, and we all got off the aeroplane at like 7 o'clock in the morning or something stupid. And I can remember we had enough time to get back to the hotel room and have a shower and kind of have a bite to eat, and then we had training. So then we like obviously all went off and we went to hotel rooms and got showered and had food and that and met up at training and stuff. And these other teams were all there, you know, like the teams from the colleges and stuff. And you know, our coaches at the time were like, you know, pretty like, oh yeah, my team's shit up. We're undefeatable this season in our league. You know, we're only like halfway through the league, and you know, there's already like a 25-point gap between us and second place. That they were like, oh, do you fancy a quick little practice game? And dude, the fights and that we used to get into, because it was kind of like, yeah, I'm from South Africa. I'll kick your head in, mate. I'll kill you. You know, I'll love you. I will. I'll love you. You know what I mean? And we used to like just like tackling each other, mate. We used to just go in at each other so hard, and it's like seriously like hurt each other.
Kneecaps.
Oh mate, the amount of heads that I split, you know, because they thought, oh, they'd be clever and come from the wrong side. Like as I'm taking a swing, they'll come from the right hand side, and I'm coming down, and I don't stop. I keep going, no matter what's in front of my stick when I'm playing hockey, mate. If I'm taking a shot, it keeps going. I follow through big time. And I've cracked a few heads at, you know, right on back at head, where they've stuck head in to try get ball, and I've cracked him on back at head. And, yeah, teaches them. By the end of my hockey career in South Africa, people used to never come from the wrong side with me, because they knew that I disregarded the fact that they were there. If they were there, they were gonna get stitches.
Idiots get stitches.
Yeah. So, but no, and it's like we always used to get so much crap off of the rugby players, because in South Africa, rugby and cricket are like your biggest sports, and like rugby is usually for like your jocks and, you know, like your tough guys and all that kind of stuff. That's what they play. But then it's they used to like mock us and say that our game was like, it wasn't dangerous at all and whatnot. So we challenged them once. We said, all right then, you guys come and play hockey against us, and then we'll come and play rugby against you, and we'll see how you you know, see how we get on. And we kicked their ass at rugby, and when it come to them playing hockey, I split 3 of their heads open, and I think there were another 2 of them that went off because they got ball in back at leg at like 140 kilometers per hour.
Oh.
Yeah, mate. They soon went running off the pitch with tails between the legs, mate. And we didn't even have our first side out. That was the beauty about it, because we even said to them after half of them walked off pitch and crying, we just says, oh, by the way, we've still got to make our substitutions. And they're like, no, man, no, we're off. This game's hardcore, man. No way, man. This is you guys are daft. You've got a death wish.
No.
How long did it take you to get that out? I'm glad I never played hockey with you, says Xander.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Not ice hockey, it was field hockey.
Yeah, we don't play hockey at our school. Too much health and safety.
It was epic, dude. Epic. A solid hard ball flying around that quite easily hurt you very, very easily. And then 11, 12, 13 guys on a pitch with full graphite carbon fiber hockey sticks that weigh nothing but are just as strong as like steel. Mate, I was lethal. If I had the ball inside the D where you know where you shoot to score a goal, if I had a ball inside there, mate, people were getting out of the way. Yeah, mate.
There's just an unwritten rule, just get out his way.
Like the nets, like they were almost like they weren't big enough. The ball wouldn't go through it, obviously. But I was known to make the ball go through it. I'd hit the ball that hard that it would literally squeeze its way through it. It would force its way through the back of the net.
Oh yeah.
Oh mate, incredible how hard you can hit a ball with a hockey stick. It's actually quite scary when you think about it. That's why I was never a goalkeeper. No way. I were a striker, me. It wasn't a thing, no. And the best thing about it, Farming Gamer, is we never thought of health and safety neither. We never thought twice of going onto a rugby pitch and breaking our nose or breaking an arm. We never thought twice about letting a firecracker go off in our hand. You know, it's crap like that, man.
You what? Oh, but our most dangerous thing that we're doing PA is supposedly vaulting.
Oh god.
Yeah. Crossbox.
Yeah, I know. I used to do gymnastics.
Crossbox is the best.
Oh, it's back again. It's all normal. Adam. But no, like, health and safety back in the day was so relaxed. It was so relaxed. But you know what was worse for me, right, is when we were playing hockey, yeah, and all mums and dads on a Saturday morning for school would come and watch us playing. Because we were the school top side, there'd be hundreds and hundreds of people stood all the way around the pitch, right? Maybe a metre or 2 metres away from the line. And it always used to make me laugh when I got a ball and I hit it and it ricocheted off someone else's hockey stick going the other way or something, and it's copped one of them on the leg or something, and you just see him dropped at deck. It's great. I can remember one. I were only in primary school, so I were only about maybe 9 or 10, and we were never allowed to hit the ball to the point where the ball was to leave the ground. It was only in high school, you know, higher years that we could do it. And I hit a ball once, and it went along the ground, and it hit like a divot in the ground, and it bounced up just high enough to hit the back of the goal, but there were no net, so it ricocheted off the top edge of this goal, like the goal box thing, and bounced up over the fence, bounced, and hit this woman on side of the head, mate, and she just dropped. She went off to. She were all right. She were okay in that. I think it split her head, but she were like on the other side of the rugby pitch, mate.
We use like plastic pucks.
Oh, it was mental. No, ours were solid plastic balls, mate. Solid rock hard plastic balls. With little. They looked like a big golf ball. Like tennis ball size, but golf ball. Yeah. Pure solid golf ball. Tell you what, if that hits you in back of leg, mate, you've got a bruise for a week or two. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Then it cops you in hand and stuff, mate. Oh, it hurts.
Oh.
That hurts as well. Hockey stick to knuckles. Oh yeah, that hurts. Oh. But you see, you never thought about that as a kid when I was growing up. You never thought about, oh, I could go in here, I could break my fingers here if I'm not careful. You never thought about that. You were like, screw it. I snapped
weeks off school. Sorry.
I snapped my ankle clean in half, trying to do a kickflip down 12 stairs.
You what, me?
Yeah, I landed it, but my front foot slipped off the board oddly, and that's what snapped it. But
so you got pins in it?
I've got 2 screws in my ankle here.
No
two,
plates.
2 solid metal screws. No plates, luckily. Because it was a clean break. Snapped it clean in half, mate.
Does set off when you go through airport security?
Yes. Is it annoying? Yes. Do you wish they were not there? Yes. Are you thinking about getting them removed in the future? Yes. Is there another thing they can put inside there to kind of keep the strength? Yes. Is it carbon fiber? Yes. And another weird question is, do the screws get cold in winter when you're in bed if your foot's hanging out at duvet? Yes, rarely so. Extreme pain.
Did they actually get cold?
Yeah, mate. And because they're going straight through the bone, and because your bone's kind of like growing around it, yeah, it well hurts. Same as if I knock, if I knock my ankle on a tray at work or something. If I just touch, just knock it ever so slightly, mate, that's it. I'm on the floor, mate, and I'm in tears. Not crying, but tears from the like sudden pain. Oh, mate, it's horrible. It is horrible. But thing is, it's like doctors. I've been to doctors to see about getting it taken out. That's why I've got to wear 2 pairs of socks on my left foot when it's winter and stuff, because when I'm outside and that, the screws go cold and it seriously hurts. People don't believe me, but it does. It's like shooting pains right up the middle of your bone.
That must be weird.
It's weird, and I tell you what, it bloody hurts. Why am I lagging so bad here? Helper J is blocked by an object. Who's using a helper?
Me. Well, I went to go and get seed, but it's obviously dodgy.
Alright, and yeah, don't use the hired worker dude, because it knackers up. It doesn't work on this map properly for some reason. Or it does work, but it doesn't go in the same direction as we are. Sorry, Xander, I'm just giving you the cheers. I'm just telling you, what happened. But yeah, kids are wimps these days. We did baseball in sports, and I always hit the ball over the fence. So that's it, man. Back in those days, it was like, I want to be the best. Go on, dude, I'm done.
I was going to say, do you want fertilizer as well, but...
I'm not. I'm only at 43% on that.
Let's see, does Adam need any? Yes, might as well.
But I mean, I've snapped my ankle, I've broke both my elbows and dislocated my collarbone. I've what else have I done? Broken my fingers twice. Quite a few. I've had a few operations. I was cutting down a palm tree and I didn't see one of the spike right down in near the trunk. They've got these proper sharp stiff spikes, and I was cutting one of the things down and one of the needles stuck right in between my first knuckle and second knuckle on my right hand, and it went about an inch into my skin, into my hand. And obviously your reaction is to pull it out straight away, so I've done that, but somehow a part of it broke off. Maybe a centimeter worth of needle broke off inside my hand, and I didn't know about it. We just thought, oh, when I pulled it out, the whole thing come out, and went to doctors to obviously get injection and that, just in case it was infected or whatever, because it was a plant or whatever, and then got sent home, and that was the end of it. And then about 6 to 8 months later, because obviously I played drums, and hitting the drums and everything was causing a lot of vibration in your hands, which it does because you're hitting the drumsticks on the skins and stuff. it actually caused that little like 1 centimeter piece of like needle that was still inside my hand to kind of go infected somehow. So it kind of like I developed like a lump, you know, maybe I don't know, like it looked like I had another knuckle in between my two knuckles, you could say, to give you an idea of size of it. And you know, it wasn't hard, but it was, you know, it almost felt like scar tissue but soft tissue. So I was like, that doesn't look right. So I went to the doctor and they referred me straight to a what do you call them, plastic surgeons, and he kind of like had a look at it and stuff, and he's like, okay, yeah, that doesn't look right. It looks like a ganglion, which is a growth on, like a growth on your knuckle. It's a growth on the knuckle that, you know, grows over time and things like that. I don't know. And went for x-rays and stuff, and that's what it looked like. So I got booked into the operating theatre. On my wrist it says ganglion, you know, right hand, first in between first and second knuckle to be removed. So when my plastic surgeon went in to remove it, he then found this this piece of needle that was still in there, and they cleaned it all out and everything, stitched it back up, and obviously come out and he told me, and I was shocked. I was like, as if for that length of time that was inside me, and it, you know, it only started to go weird now. Really strange. But it's a little bit of my life there. That happened when I was about 16, 17. Snapped my ankle when I was about 13, 14, maybe 15. I spent my entire 7-week holidays in crutches. Gutted. How do you do these things? You've been shot in the foot. What the hell? Bet that hurt. Jeez. I've been shot at. Not intentionally. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, living in South Africa. Well, you've just jinxed yourself there, Xander. Now that you said nothing's gonna happen, something will happen. You shouldn't have said that, man. I'm a firm believer in karma. Now that you've jinxed yourself, that's it. You're done. We nearly finished this field. Nearly. Adam?
Yeah.
Have we nearly finished this field?
I think so.
Awesome.
Well, there's another maybe.
Is it just these two brown bits here next to you and me? Or me, well, in between me and you and Lewis?
I believe so.
Legend. Yeah, I'd imagine you'll have been shot at a few times, farming gamer, in your career. Comes with the job, doesn't it? Like I say, dude, I have massive respect for individuals like yourself. It really does take a special kind of, you know, person to go to work every day and put their life on the line. Much respect, just to keep us somewhat safer, and to keep our minds at ease. You will forever be in my debt, sir, for that. And that goes out to anyone that serves for their country, being in the army, Royal Navy, Air Force, or the SEALs, the Marines, whatever it is, police officers. If your life's on the line every day at work, I respect that. I go to work and make bread, tea cakes and buns, muffins. See you later, Xander. Thanks for watching, dude. Thanks for joining us tonight, man. It's been a pleasure. Don't jinx yourself, Xander. I'm telling you, mate. You'll probably slip and fall when you go to the toilet. You probably stub your toe on the edge of the bath, and then you'll like hit your head on the toilet sink.
Toilet sink?
Well, on the toilet base, well, the basin toilet thing. You stub your toe, and then you fall to your knees, and then you headbutt the toilet seat. There you go.
It will get you.
It will one day. One day. Or you'll stand on a tiniest piece of Lego. God, I go mad at Alana for that. You know, she leaves little bits lying around sometimes, and I sometimes stand on it. It's like standing on a glass bottle that's just been broken. Terrible, horrible. It's absolutely terrible.
I have through my foot.
Crazy. I hope you don't fall down the stairs tomorrow at school, Xander, because kids will laugh at you. At least fall down at home, where mum and dad will be the only ones to laugh at you. And go, get up, man, stop being a pansy. So yeah guys, once again, don't forget, if you've enjoyed the live stream, please leave a like. How many likes are we on? I'm gonna hazard a guess and say about 5. If that. Be lucky. I like this song. It's chilled out. Rhetorical. Yeah, like it used to be. When you finished school, you went and did your daily jobs and things, and then if the army needed you, you'd pretty much have to go. It's part of the law. If you didn't go, you'd be hunted. Hey, 9's better than none. Thank you very much, guys. So did you say you downloaded that game, Adam?
Yeah.
Planet Side.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll have to tell Dano at some point, and then we can all have a game. But there's like a tutorial thing that you have to play before you can join the multiplayer online bit. I think it. Well, I was playing with keyboard and mouse last night. It's actually quite half decent, to be fair. Just hope you can run it. Lewis needs to learn to mute his mic when he leaves.
Hello.
Hello.
Some worker this is like. Turned the wrong way.
Exactly, that's why I don't want to use them.
Not a worker. GPS.
Probably got to the end of the field. Achtung Fahrwagen, Achtung Fahrwagen. Sheep in route. Out of interest, how did you come up with the name? I was sat in the living room a few years ago, and it was me, my mate, my other mate, and my flatmate. And my flatmate just turned around to me and he's like, you know how you've been looking, you asked me the other day what people should call you? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, what about McStallion? So, yeah, that's pretty much come from that. McStallion YT, but there is the other link to it. It was originally just Stallion, but I thought, do you know what? Because my real surname is MC. Obviously, it's got other stuff after it, but I don't really want to say my real name. But it's got an M with a small C, like the Mac. So I just thought, well, I'll put the Mac in front of it, and then I come up with McStallion, and then the YT because I'm like YouTuber.
I don't have a clue where to start to see your name, like.
What with your name?
No, your name, your last name. I have no clue.
Good.
Oh yes, I do. It doesn't matter. I thought it was someone else. I know people with that name.
But you can see what I've done with the Stallion and the Mac. Be strong. This is a good song. I like it. Chris Linton is great. A good singer.
What remix am I now listening to? That one still hasn't got long left. So let's go on. That one.
Lewis has got a creative YT name. That's his real name.
Well, it's not actually.
He's original. I know it's not.
It's not my full name.
I know it's not.
But it's not hard to find out. That's the one good thing about YouTube though, it's easy to change your name.
Yeah, but it's like if I was to change my name, it's a bit different. Because I've thought about like McStallion, you know, or Ginger Bollocks are us. Because that's what Lewis is, Ginger Bollock. Hello, my name is Lewis, I'm a ginger. Ginger Ninja.
It's fine, I ain't ginger.
It's alright, I keep telling you. I keep telling you. It's okay to keep telling yourself that. Ooh, we've got coffee. Hey.
I don't know how you can drink coffee.
I don't know how you can drink tea.
I don't drink tea. The only hot drink I drink is hot chocolate.
I like the second one. What second one? The McStallion. Makes me sound all Mexican. Mexicano.
I actually want to go to Mexico.
Just make sure you fly because you won't be able to get over Trump's wall. That was so funny when he's like, yeah, I'm gonna build a wall. Trump, you dickhead. There's a thing called aeroplanes. Oh yeah. He's special. No offense. Ain't Ginger? You know, Lewis, that lying is bad for you. You're gonna knock your screen over soon. Oh, now you're upsetting Farming Gamer.
It's fine just because he likes coffee and donuts.
Oh, I didn't say no to that donut. But yeah, that is probably true. You know, I'm sure that they probably do go back to the precinct and sit in those smoke-filled like offices with like 100 police officers and desks and 10,000 telephones going off, and officers sat there with like 5 telephones on one ear, fag hanging out at mouth, and cup of coffee and donut in hand.
Oh.
I'm empty. Please.
A wild animal has appeared.
You.
I'm coming. I've just got to find the truck first. I kind of got out of it.
Do you like gingerbread men?
Not really.
Not quite the answer I was looking for.
The staring on this isn't very good.
Hey! Misha's finally loaded a video today. I like watching Misha's videos. He's my Notch Live Nürburgring specialist. I'm gonna get in touch with him for when I'm going. I'll go stay at Apex and go drive their cars. Cheers.
Where's Adam?
Wow, talk about going back in time. I'm playing an Alan Walker song that Faded.
That's actually decent enough.
It's a good song, but Jesus, it's old.
It gets overplayed.
It's pretty old. Great, so I'm not gonna. I don't think I'll be going to bed on time tonight if Misha's just put that up. I like watching that because it kind of gives you an insight to the Nürburgring and the Nordschleife that you generally don't really see it from, like, if you don't look into it. He don't like gingerbread men. He even hates his own people. Haha. Farming Gamer wins. Because like Misha, he obviously has the company that rents cars out for people to use on the Nordschleife and stuff, and they have hotel rooms for you to stay in and things like that. But he kind of does daily vlogs, and he like does everything. He'll show you everything. He's so transparent, it's unbelievable. Like, if they go and buy a new car for the company, you know, for the to be a rental car, he'll quite happily tell you exactly how much they're spending on the car, and then they'll tell you exactly how much they're going to spend on upgrades to the car. You know, their transparency, or, you know, his transparency with Apex is unbelievable. And I think that's why I like what they do more than everybody else, because they're so transparent. I mean, you talk to the owner, Robert, and you ask him financial details of his BMW, I think it's the E93 M3, and it's the fastest BMW M3 around the Nordschleife. He'll quite happily tell you exactly how much he paid for it, exactly how much it costs to run it, exactly how much upgrades he's got in the thing. Oh, he's so transparent with everything, it's unbelievable, and that's what I like. It's professional. He's not scared to say, yeah, I'm happy to tell people what I spent. I think that's good. And all their stuff, it's like the hotel rooms are all like seriously modern and everything, like really nice. All got like smart 4K TVs in the rooms and stuff, and Bose speakers and everything. Proper top notch. cops don't eat donuts. You arrest them. Especially them plain donuts with the icing sugar on top with the hundreds and thousands on top, you know, all the different colours. That's the donut going, I don't know what colour I like to be, so I'm just going to be one of each. That's like you, Lewis.
Wow.
You don't know what you are, so you just say you're one of each. You might as well just go, yeah, okay, I'm part ginger, part brown, part black, part red, part blue, part green, part ginger, part ginger, part ginger, part ginger, part ginger. Okay, so
I'm 100% dark brown.
Ginger. I wonder, you know, like since the years have evolved and the years have passed, and police have, do you think they've moved on from donuts to bagels? Because that's still, bagels are still around and they've got a hole in the middle.
They went from round holy donuts to filled donuts.
No, that's the real thing, farming gamer. They do walk around with knives in their pockets. He's from Newcastle. They walk around with spanners. I'll talk about yous like that, should I?
But yeah, actually talking true.
Well, yeah. I wouldn't say it if I wasn't.
Probably a few.
Highway man! Forgot me screwdriver! Oh, that's Manchester. Highway man! I forgot my screwdriver! You what, mate? My screwdriver!
My screwdriver.
Don't you mean a screwdriver? Your screwdriver, yeah? Yeah, mate, my screwdriver! Shut up. Do you know what I'm bad for? People watching. Does anybody else do that?
Depends.
Like, I'm seriously bad with it.
Depends what's going on.
It's quite mad.
In my English class, just to wind up with teacher, all sit there staring at them.
Which is worse, Newcastle or Liverpool?
Liverpool.
Yeah, Liverpool. Probably. Liverpudlians.
At least you can walk around here.
Kinda.
You can? We're not half as bad. Like this half.
Oh, you're terrible. I do voices and offend lots of people. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually saying that,
Newcastle's placid, man. They're not that bad.
Put it this way, my dad's dad's girlfriend's oldest son is getting done for bomb hoax scare in Newcastle RVI hospital.
Yeah, UK's not that bad. And I should know because I'm from South Africa. That is bad.
So, I'd say here's better than America. At least it's harder to get guns.
That's what you think. It's all about who you know. Oh yeah, well America, you've obviously you can carry firearms in certain states. South Africa, you can have a license for a firearm.
At least we can get gun licenses.
You can get them here, but they don't just hand them out to anyone.
My construction teacher's got one. He's got 3 air rifles.
I think a license for an air
And
rifle
pistol.
is different to a firearm.
And he's got like a Desert Eagle.
I had a Desert Eagle
Pistol.
back home. Lovely. Desert Eagle with scopes on it, mate.
I'd love to have
Sweet.
one.
Hey, what a kick on that, man. Ah, you know. Like a shotgun.
I've not got a gun license over here.
Don't need it.
Not worth the hassle.
Yeah, don't need it. Alright, so you can't carry a loaded gun in the States unless you're a police officer. Okay. Oh, jeez.
It's like over in America, you can have like Barrett 50 cals and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
You can have grenade launchers.
Mate, go live in Texas, go buy a bottle of Jack Daniels, and not only do you get a bottle of Jack Daniels, but they'll give you a handgun at the same time. I love Texas. There's only one reason why I want to go to Texas. One reason alone. Jack Daniels Distillery. That's the only reason. And then I want to go to like New York and Washington and all that.
Nah.
I want to go to Canada. Yeah. Go visit Linus Tech Tips.
But like, yeah, I want you to do this, and this first.
I'll just rock off and be like, my ginger mate back in the UK has got 3 grand. Can you build him a computer? Because the last one that he built, Microsoft kind of broke it.
I wouldn't go through him. You'd charge him a mil.
I bet he wouldn't. I bet you if I emailed Linus Tech Tips and went like, yo, brother from another mother, how's it hanging, dude? Like, do me a favour, write me up a shopping list for £3,000 for a computer, please. Gaming rig. I bet you'd do it. Same as if I sent one off to Jay's 2 cents, he'd probably do one. Barnacles would probably do one for you. Being born in Alabama, where we all have guns there, I wish we still lived there. Yeah.
My dream computer though is probably Threadripper 1900X
Which you can buy.
with either 2 1080 Ti's or one Titan X.
You'd probably go with one Titan XP to be fair. Because 2 1080 Ti's are going to cost you best part of £1,600. Because of these cryptocurrency knobheads. Push the price of them up so much. It's not Nvidia that's putting prices up. It's the retailers.
Yep.
Absolute knob jockeys, man. Like, why can't you go use AMD for it? Oh, that's why. Because AMD they take too much power.
It's like mad. That's what I need to do. I need to save my 500 watt power supply to power everything. That's getting delivered.
So did you buy it all from one person on eBay on Thingy, or was it from different?
No, it's all
companies?
from different companies.
Ah.
So I can send it all back. But Amazon might get suspicious.
Why will they? You're returning it. You're well within your rights to return them.
Yeah, but like 7 days before.
Yeah, you're still within those days. especially if they're being sent back as faulty.
The only thing I've got to do, I've got to pay an extra £20 for the power supply, because this one's going to take 5 months to come.
Dude, I'd cut your losses on a power supply, throw it in the bin and buy a new one.
I'm sending it back and getting the
Or buy a new one for the
£90
time. Buy a new one for the time being, and just whenever you get the money back for that other one, just do something else with it. You can't wait that long for a power supply.
I'm sending this one back, getting a refund. I'll send it back. I'm gonna take it on Saturday. I've got to print off the labels, everything like that. And I'm going there anyway. And then I'm gonna. It takes 5 to 7 working days to get the cash put back in. So I'm just gonna hopefully order one and then decide when that cash goes back in, pay off that bit of the debt. But I've been looking at a 750 platinum, £130 with a lifetime warranty.
That'll do. Should do.
But then I was gonna maybe downgrade it with 650.
One thing you can do, right, is go onto Corsair's website, and they've actually got a thing on there where you can like put all your specs of your computer in, and they'll recommend a power supply. And no, they don't just recommend the top of the range one, because they recommend you different ones based on different criteria. Really good. That's how I got mine. And I purposely added like 6 hard drives and 2 graphics cards to it, just so that I could like future-proof myself, and 2 DVD writers, even though I don't have them. Oh yeah, I always had pen knife. I had a butterfly flick knife, you know, one of them butterfly knives. I had one of them in my bag at school. But that's just because we could. Self-defense. Living in South Africa, you get shot for a mobile phone. I was hijacked, and they took everything, including my clothes, and left me at the side of the road in my underpants. Well, I say my underpants, more like me boxer shorts.
Ooh, the AX1600i. Oh, and this one will be fully modular, so that would change my wires.
That's good, yeah, because then you don't have to have ones plugged in that you don't need.
Ooh, the new cases. Why did you tell us about Corsair's website?
Awesome website. It's expensive though.
Yeah.
It's expensive, but it's good.
Where's this thing then? Support is it under?
Is there not like a search thing there? Just go like power supply recommendations. I googled it, Corsair power supply recommendation or whatever, and then there should be one for the Corsair website.
Oh. Power supply cable compatibility and.
Because I also did it for CPU. Oh yeah, they would properly like cut each other's arms off and things. They're like, hey mate, tell me if this hurts, and then like shove a knife in your arm.
Really?
No, that's what kids would be like today. Half of them would be off their tits.
Power supply. Power supply checker. PSU finder.
Corsair.
Yeah, it's Corsair website. Right, I have gold or platinum, not silver. I don't want titanium, I'm not that rich. Full modular. Overclock your CPU. No. Processor AMD.
I'll ask you. Was it also?
Well, Ryzen isn't there.
Okay, well then just go with like 8350 like mine. They're about same power.
8300 series. Graphics card would be. It's a 1050 Ti, so it's the same. It'll be probably the same as 970. Might as well say. Number of hard drives 3. Overclock your CPU. Might as well click that. Click it. They're recommending the Professional Series HX650 modular power supply.
That's what I've got.
How much is it?
But it would like, I bought it a year and a half ago. It was just short of 100.
Oh, it's not even full modular.
No, it's not.
On full modular.
Nice though. I might, dude. To be honest, the cables that you don't use, you just tuck behind your motherboard anyway. If Lewis was not ginger, he would have shown us a picture of his hair to prove, but he just can't do that because I've actually got a point there.
Wait then.
And he'd probably go, and we've not seen a picture of you, Stallion. How much?
Sorry, no records match that criteria.
What? Whoa! Stop!
Dude, what? You talking to me?
No. I run out of seed and I'm busy doing something else and...
I've just always had to control W.
Yeah, you'll be alright with a 750 then.
So I could just go down to a 650.
To be honest, I wouldn't. I'd go with it. I'd go with something a little bit bigger, just to be on the safe side, yeah. Because just remember that the CPU that you've put in there is not new gen.
Is it not?
I don't know if it's the 8350 series. That's what mine is. Or
No, alright.
The 8300 series, or whatever you were talking about. Mine's an 8350. Stupid. I clocked 8350. Yeah, I'm full by the way.
You what, mate?
I mean, I'm empty.
$109. Oh wait, that's actually expensive.
Yeah, it's about right. That yeah. I got mine for. I think I bought mine for about 130 quid. But that was like I say, about a year and a half.
Oh great, I'm out of seed.
It's okay being ginger, Lewis. Just means you'll have to be a walking joke for the next like 50 years.
I hope I live longer than 66.
No,
65.
no, you won't.
Ages ago, I found a power supply for £15 on Amazon. It was a 650 watt.
Do you know, I was looking at one the other day, and it was by a brand that I've never heard of, but they only do power supplies. An Australian brand, I think it was XN something or other, whatever. But they wanted 165 quid for a semi-modular 650 watt platinum power supply. But this power supply, mate, was absolutely beefed up to the nuts, mate. Proper beefed up to the nuts. It was water cooled, mate. How do you cool a power supply with water?
Don't have a clue.
I thought water and electric didn't work. Unless it's water that's just like the water blocks touching the like, you know, the capacitors and stuff. Don't know the bridges. I really don't know, but that is mad. Water cooled power supply. Pretty mental. But yeah, guys, just while I'm sat here waiting, it'd be awesome if you guys could join us in Discord. The link is in the chat. Another link which I need to actually put into the Nightbot there is the link to the Facebook page, the McSTALLION YT Facebook page, the community homepage there. As a few people tell you there, you can find it on my YouTube homepage, or on my homepage on my YouTube channel. Up in one of the little icons. You click on there, it'll take you to there, because that's where I post whether I'm going to be streaming or not. I've been doing it for the last couple of days. So yeah, please guys, go and follow that Facebook community page. Give it a like as well while you're there. And as always, if you're new to the community, please subscribe. And then hit the little bell notification, that way you'll know when I go live or when I post a video. Because I'm going to try and live stream, you know, fairly regularly. It won't be every single night, and I will tell you that now. It won't be every single night, but I'm hoping to get, that'll do. I'm hoping to get at least, you know, 4 nights during the week. Oh, now it's filling the other one up. I want to go back to seed. I haven't filled my seed up. What have you done, Lewis?
Nothing.
Okay, well, it's filled my fertilizer. I want to fill my seed. It's not filling the seed now.
Try now.
No. Drive away and come back, please.
Let's try turning around.
Lewis is very mature for a 16-year-old. Sometimes.
Well, I ain't even 16 yet.
No, still not working. Maybe.
Yeah, that's me, sir.
Maybe you need to be like, the spout thing needs to be more towards the tractor. Like, as in, turn the top of the spout towards me. Yeah. Weird how 1 minute it works and then the next minute. Oh, dude, it's not. The hell? Oh, wait, no. Ah.
Jesus.
No, my seed's full now. It's fertilizer that's low. Lies.
Oh, no.
It's been lying. Ah!
It's hard to control this thing. With like 900 horsepower.
But yeah, Lewis, he is relatively mature for his age, and that's one of the reasons why he's got the, you know, the responsibility of the Discord server, looking after that, because I believe that he can do it. We've had other people in the past that haven't kind of lived up to the reputation. They give you the usual lark at the beginning, and they say, yeah, I can do it all, and they do with all intentions. They do show you that they can do it for the first few weeks, and it slowly gets forgotten. No matter how many times you remind them, it doesn't help. And you sometimes
is this like some sly digs?
And you have to sometimes get rid of them. Like you know that piece of like writing that I asked you to get for the web page, Lewis?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You see what I mean, people? You know, I'm trying to get the website up and ready for you guys. I've done all my part, and now I'm just waiting on Lewis.
I'll do that later.
Yeah, try get it to me tomorrow.
Yeah. That actually went straight over my head.
Oh well, yeah, I'm gonna get that in now.
I knew you were having a sly dig at something. I was like, what if I forgot? What if I forgot?
But no, I wasn't having a dig at you at the beginning, but I was just like, you know, over
I knew
the...
you were having a dig and...
No, well, I wasn't having a dig at anybody. It was just in general. I mean, the amount of admin members that I've had working, you know, on the servers and things, you know, I've lost count. You know, they come with all intentions to help and show you all the enthusiasm to help you and everything, and then when they realise that it's a well looked after server and there's not that much trouble on it, they get bored and they're like, all right, yeah, this is no good. I'm going by.
I'm off.
Yeah. Or it gets to the point where you've got to tell them, look, you're not doing your job properly. You're gonna have to go. Don't make Lewis blush the same colour as his hair.
Oh yeah. I don't think I do half as much as I was expecting to do, put it that way.
What do you mean?
Like, as in Discord, I thought it would be a hell of a lot more kickoffs and
Well, to be honest,
spam.
well, this is just it, Lewis. The people that are part of the community, they understand the rules. They understand that, you know, it's not a place for them to disrespect anybody. It's not their server, it's someone else's. And it's like if I go onto someone else's Discord or something, I don't dream of causing trouble. I'm there to talk to people and say hi. You know, if I go onto Base Rebels server, for instance, I go on there to say hi to Danny and, you know, to Creeperman and all those guys. Same as if I go on to FARMERWIN, I'll go onto his one and have a look around and whatnot. If anyone said hi to anybody, I'll hi or whatnot. Sometimes I just have a scan and keep up to date with things just from looking at it all, you know. But the people that have joined our server, I think they kind of are a bit more mature than your normal bunch. If that makes sense. I mean, and what you've also got to think about, Lewis, is the group that is with us now. We're not getting any younger. We're only going to do one thing and get older and mature better. So we're going to grow up understanding things more. So it's going to become, hopefully it's going to become easier. It's just that we're going to have to keep an eye on ones that have got away. Farming Gamer says, I do a lot for FARMERWIN and there's so much more trouble there. Oh, there is not much trouble there. No, well this is it. I think people kind of get to the point where they understand what kind of community you're trying to run, what kind of group of people you're trying to run. You can kind of tell that by the effort that's put into a server when you first log onto it, if they've got all the rooms set out neatly, if they've got rules set in place, if they've got different rooms for certain things and whatnot, and it's easy to follow. It shows that person that somebody sat down and taken time to look into it all and gone, this is, you know, sometimes you log on to some servers and you go, holy crap, there's a lot of shit on here, this is daunting. I don't know what to do, where do I go? Whereas like my server, you log on to mine, it throws you into a room, it'll tell you where to go after you've read everything on that page.
In like the more important rooms that not everyone sees, will hide from everywhere else instead of having them locked, which is easier.
Yeah.
It makes it look less cluttered.
So that's it. Not only will there be like rooms that people can't see, but it won't show the room for people that can't see them, so they just won't be able to see the room full stop, so it won't look as busy for them. I mean, I open mine and there's like, God, there must be what, 15 to 20 different text channels and about 5 or 6 different voice channels, of which 8 or 9 of those are all locked. You know, for like admin or my use or one of the moderators or something like that.
Or things happening in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, to be honest, you know, that's something that we've not really experienced yet. I think that's purely just because we're not as big as FARMERWIN, but trolls, yeah. That's why I want. Well, that's why I want to try and like. You know, I was thinking the other day, like, how nice would it, how cool would it be, right? If someone was, you know, like how we do the whole donations thing, people can donate to the stream and whatnot. If someone was to like donate X amount, if I made it like a specific amount, for instance, they could become like a YouTube moderator in my chat for a month. You know, or that could be like my Patreon kind of thing, you know. It's like these kind of things are all flowing through my head at the moment, and it's kind of like if people want to be moderators in my chat, you know, if they're gonna, you know, if they donate a certain amount, then they can get that role. I'm thinking that could possibly work for Patreon. You know, if you pledged like $5 a month, you know, you'd get your Discord roles, plus you'd get YouTube moderator role. If you pledged £10, you would get the YouTube moderator role, as well as you'd probably also then get Discord moderator role, and stuff like that.
What probably could happen in the future if you do get a partnership with Twitch is
I don't know if I'm gonna go with
along
Twitch.
the lines of that.
I don't know if I'm gonna go with Twitch. Because it kind of screwed me off. I did get a reply after all that time, but to the point where there was nothing on my channel anymore because the videos delete themselves after so many days, and they they only happen to go and look at my channel after it had all gone, which I was kind of a bit pissed off about, because there was plenty of stuff on the channel when I applied for it. There was more than enough things there saying that I was good enough for it. And then they're like, oh no, sorry, there is not enough content on your channel. But I sent you this application 6 months ago. I know, it was nearly 12 weeks ago. It took 12 weeks for them to get back to me.
It's usually like a month max.
They told me 7 days. In the first email that I got back from them, they're like, oh yeah, it'll be 7 days.
I would have pulled them up about that, like. Send that email like, yeah, what happened to the 7-day reply?
Well, they did say that they were busy with all that, XCOM or whatever it was, or
GameCon or something like that.
Whatever it was, but still, I can't see how every single person from Twitch, including the partnership application team, was at that conference. It's like if Burger King decided to have like a little stall outside the building for people to buy burgers. Is the entire company and all of its staff going to turn up and work at that stall over that weekend? I don't think so. I just think it was a case of Twitch being a bit kind of lazy and not responding to people on time. How fucking mad is that, Lewis? We've come up the same freaking run. You've done that on purpose, haven't you?
I didn't.
You did.
I swear down I did not. I just continued with my route.
It's because you're ginger. But no, you see, there's loads of things, you know, that still... I mean, I think about all this stuff for 8 hours every day when I'm at work. I have a diary with a pen, or more like a notebook, with a pen, where I write stuff down when it pops into my head. Oh, that would be a cool idea. Yeah, let me just jot that down. I do, mate. It's bad.
It shows that you're dedicated, but...
It shows that I want this channel to succeed and I want the community to thrive.
Yeah.
I want this community to be the size of the likes of Squirrel's community, you know, where we have hundreds and hundreds of people on the thing. And then we have like... You know, maybe it'd be like the McSTALLION stables or something, where we'd have a handful of select streamers that are part of that kind of live stream crew. You know?
Yeah. I want it to be to the point where there's that many users using Discord. It's the point where
You can't speak.
the chat's going so quick in Discord. It just
That
you
you
get like
need
50
that
messages a second.
it goes that quick in Discord that you actually need a bot to moderate it
Yeah.
because the human can't keep up with it. That's the only reason why I've got Nightbot with all like offensive words and stuff like that. So if you were to go, and I'm assuming if you were to go write an offensive word in the chat, it'll kick it. I don't know. Right guys, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to the bottom of this pass here, and then I'm calling it a night because I've gone well past what I originally said I was going to do. For some reason you guys always seem to get nearly 3 hours worth of streaming out of me when I set out to only stream for like 2 hours. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Magical skills.
I'm going to be off to bed soon. Elijah Madden, I'm new to the channel. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, why don't you consider subscribing and hit the little bell, because then next time I go live, I'll send you over a notification. But welcome, 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 welcome. If you need a hand with anything, please give one of the lovely people in chat a shout. More than happy to give you a hand.
I thought you had a Nightbot set up. Was it like some mad delay? There we go.
Yeah, there you go. It does come up. It just takes a few seconds for it to work. Yeah. I subbed with the bell on. Nice one, thank you. Yep, it has shown that 757 now. Awesome. Slowly climbing. Awesome, thank you. If you're wondering why your name hasn't showed up or anything like that, it's probably because your YouTube channel's set to private. It's not set to public. If you did that, then obviously your name and everything will come up, unless it's delayed, which sometimes happens. Streamlabs and all the others can be a little bit behind sometimes. God, I'm nearly out again.
So am I, like.
It's frustrating.
Do you know what? I'm gonna send you a link to a giant cedar for planting this next time.
I don't want a giant cedar. You're gonna send me that one for a big bud, don't you?
No. The Hurleyman can put it that way.
Really?
Really.
Is it one of these like single row thing?
No. It's 22 meters wide.
Yeah, because a Hurleyman pulling a 22 meter wide seed is realistic.
Yeah, I had to test it though. It was converted off 15.
I want someone to convert cart farms. Just for me. Please. Please, if there's anybody out there that's a modder and can like port maps and things over from FS15 to 17, please do cart farms. I beg you. My favourite map of FS15. Loved that map with a passion. It was my favourite map. Loved it.
That's where you found out about me, wasn't it?
You mean you lot found out about me? But yeah,
That's where the whole
you got that's where you and the Hurleyman got your name, your reputation.
Yep.
You were trying to pull the big plough with it.
It was still funny though.
Welcome back, Xander. You should be in bed, sir. You have school in the morning. Cart farm rules. It does, farming gamer. It does.
So I should, well, so should I, like, but who cares? Stream first.
Hey, you'll be able to stream with your new computer. Oh yes, by the way, farming gamer, welcome to the the YouTube mod crew. Yeah, I just thought,
Jesus.
oh man, I thought you were coming up with the truck. I'm like nearly out of seed. I just thought, Lewis, I just thought I might as well have Farming Gamer mod in chat, because he's like always in chat when we're streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, why have I done that? Because sometimes,
having extra eyes.
because like when we're streaming, it's kind of like hard for me to like tell you to go and sort something out. Whereas Mr. Farming Gamer is in chat, he's probably reading what everybody's put in there. So, yeah.
It's because
go on.
It's because I don't have my computer, so I can't stand my phone up on it.
Yeah. There's no need to thank me, Farming Gamer, dude. Seriously. Yep.
Yeah, boss.
I think this is going to be the field done now. After when I get to this top of this bit. So that's only taken 4 hours and 30 minutes.
Only.
That's on my tractor.
My tractor's got about 3 hours on it, if not longer.
Probably taken a good 8. No, it's about no, it's no. It'll be about 4 or 5 hours, because we started it. Adam and I started the headlands in the last stream after we ploughed it. And that took about an hour and a half there, and then 3 hours tonight, so about 4.5.
So you might as well say 13 or over all the tractors.
Well, yeah, 13 combined hours that the tractors have been working, but I'm going by stream time. Yeah, it would take ages in real life. Imagine doing this like a 4 meter wide spreader. Do you know what I've just thought? As if now I go to the... Alright, cool, so it's all the same. I've missed a bit. Missed a bit. There has been a bit missed. Direction. I will found it. OCD. So yeah, I'm just gonna find this little bit down here, everyone, and then I'm gonna say good night, because I've got to be up at 4:45 in the morning. Still have to change my cotton music. Always good. I love breaking in new cotton. Taste the flavour's so nice.
Touch the rainbow.
Honestly, mate, when I took a drag out of it earlier on, man, I was like, bleh. Awful.
What is this nastiness?
Oh, it was awful. Horrible. But I think what's happening is it's only doing it on like one of the coils, so what's happening is one coil must be getting hotter than the other quicker. Which is not ideal.
Some dodgy setup you've got. Well, I like this Valtra the Cow series.
It's not too bad. I like that, what was it, the, that green one, that proper fast tractor. Is it a Lindner? No.
Oh yeah. No.
That green one.
Yeah, I know which one you mean.
Was it a Vulture?
No.
Come on, people, you know which tractor I'm on about. Was that one that did like 100 and odd kilometers per hour?
Look at me trying to be realistic and Adam ruining it.
Oh, is Adam back on?
He's always been on?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not in Discord.
Yeah, he's hiding from you.
He doesn't. No, he's like, he's holding back from like going all ginger nuts on you. Hey Lewis, I think that field next to us on the right hand side of me, I think that might have potatoes or something in it.
I ain't harvesting it.
Why not?
I've just planted. I helped you plant that huge field.
You've done about what, maybe 4
A quarter.
4 or 5 rows.
4 or 5 rows.
Me and Adam, we've done like loads of it. I've done about 20.
I've done more than 4 or 5 rows. Like.
I've done 4.3 hours worth of seeding. Wasn't the Vulture T series? Yes, I think it was the Vulture T series. It was the northern
green one.
Northern Rock something or other. Something. It was the modded one with like the road tires. It had a bloody sticker right in the middle of the window on the right hand side, so when you turned your head to look out to see what were coming with traffic, you couldn't see anything because there was a bloody sticker in the way. So annoying.
Do you know what we should have done? We should have planted that big field with wheat and then baled it all.
So we can bale this up, silage bales.
How?
Because you'll have to ferment it first and then get that goalie thing, and then you could do it that way.
Imagine.
Or yeah.
Actually, we're doing that. Let's do that. Let's see how many silage bales we get out of it.
No.
Yes. Let's push your computer to the max.
The crosshopper. Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember the crosshopper.
Let's see if we can crash the network.
We finished. Hey, oh, somebody save me. All together. Another song by Aaron Sky and Chris Linton. Love Chris, his vocals are awesome. When I had my subscription running for Spotify, I used to have my playlist with all these songs on it when I were in my van at work, because I can link the van stereo up through my Bluetooth on my phone. So like all these songs would be playing while I'm driving down the street, and people would be like looking at me going, "Oh, that's a nice song. Hey, you would have heard this on radio, mate." Although Chris Linton has been featured on the radio before, and so has my mate Danny from Bass Rebels with his Invaders of Nine, and yeah.
Right, I'm parking this tractor and I'm off.
Yeah, I've got a bit of lag coming on here. What the hell?
Yeah, my MS has went up to like 60.
Put this round by the car wash. He's at the car wash.
I think we might need to do some selling of some of the equipment, like.
It's lagging so much round here.
I think it's a sheer amount of equipment in here. In this shed. I wonder if this fits. That's it. I want to watch this. Front row seats.
Oh, it is a car wash. Adam's washing us. See, I wish that was something that they implemented into the game on multiplayer. Was the fact that I'd be able to see Adam using the pressure washer, or the steam cleaner, whatever you want to call it. Is Adam cleaning them, or is? Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. I just thought he was stood there just for the laugh. Yeah, I've got it now. He like flashes. He'll flash you with the torch. Wait, I'm coming back slightly. This thing's got the turning circle of the earth, everyone.
It's mad how quick stuff gets dirty in this game, though.
Isn't it?
Oh, wow.
Look. Make Lewis the ginger car wash slave. I don't want to go in that one. No tip. $5 me love you long time. There is a possible washer now, is there?
You what?
Apparently there's a possible washer now. Unless he's referring to Adam.
Here, there, let's see if I can actually give him some money. Nah, I can't.
I'll give Adam a tip.
What, a small tip of 2,500?
Apparently, Landy Kid has found a portable washing machine thing, pressure washer. Oh, you can tell Lewis. You can tell Lewis has been in here.
How?
Because you've left the thingy lights on.
Beacons.
Beacons, yeah. Well, everybody, that is now the time, unfortunately. Is that time where I've got to say goodbye. You know, my thank yous and everything else. So from my side, Adam, you obviously probably be able to hear me, but thank you, dude. Lewis, thanks for your help, dude.
Nee, boss.
To the mods in chat, thank you both. And Nightbot she did a half decent job. But yeah, everybody else, have a good evening. Don't work too hard at work or school tomorrow, but pay attention if you're going to school. If you're at work, don't do anything, just kind of make yourself look busy. Farming Gamer, have a safe one, dude. Take care. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. And again, to everybody, thank you all for watching. Again, please leave a like. And consider subscribing. Until the next one, everybody. Take it easy. Thank you for all your help. And everything else. We'll see you later. Bye!